everyone, Kay here. It's been a while. I'm doing this video more for documentation purposes because I created this graduation themed explosion box, and it is a gift for a friend's daughter who is graduating high school. But I would love to make one of these or a couple of these to eventually sell in my Etsy shop. I had a lot of fun making this an explosion box. And I wanted to document just sort of like what I did here to decorate it and how I put it together. So I'm showing the sides of the box. The theme, the whole color scheme of this box is gold and black because that's the colors of our high school. So I made the lid to look like a graduation cap. And this is made out of chipboard. And I also made, first time that I'm making a tassel. So this is a tassel that I made out of embroidery floss. And for the first time that I make a tassel, I don't think it's that bad. Could have been better, but it's not terrible either. So the lid itself measures 5.5 by 5.5. And the box itself measures basically 4 by 4. Everything's 4 by 4 because this is the base of this is a 12 by 12 inch piece of cardstock. So when I open it up, it explodes, as you can see. So I did this with star corners. And all the printouts that you see here, I will link this in the description below, but I got this from an Etsy shop for all these digital images that I put in here. So these are just digital images with different sayings. These pockets on the side here, I made 2 like crisscross pockets, and they have little, more like inspirational quotes, like little cards in here with inspirational quotes that are befitting for a graduation. And on these 2 sides, again, I have another little cut of parts. And this one says next step to university because that's the university where she's going in September. That's where she's going off to college too. And over here, another one. And just says West Milford High School graduate because that's where she's graduating from. That's her high school. Okay. So then in the outer layer, I did these circle envelopes here that I think look really cool from above. I mean, it's kind of hard to see because I have to hold all these up, but it's kind of cool from the top. Oops, this one's again. Okay. And each one of these circle envelopes open up. And again, inside, they have sayings. Like this one says, the world is waiting for your unique gifts. Same over here. I'm not going to open every single one. And the outer layer are pockets. I made these into all pockets. All 4 of these are pockets. And I also have different things in these outside pockets. But before I go in there, here's a look at the little box in the center, which I made this box out of another one of my old tutorials that I have on my YouTube channel on how to make these kinds of boxes. And it just came out perfect. And that's how I decorated it. I made like a little diploma. These are like little books that I have. I found these in Michael's, I believe, in the miniature section. And you have this little balloon dog because, again, this is like things that are based off her likes. She really loves little balloon dogs, so I put that in there for her. And this box, of course, opens up. And inside, she could put little trinkets in here, but I also did put a little gift in here. And it's a keychain, a graduation keychain with a saying on it. And it has like little charms, 2026, and a graduation cap, and a saying, which is the most important thing. That's also related to graduating. Okay. And on the outside pockets, what I did here, is this one of them? Yeah. Oh, so in this pocket, it's more like a personal saying, like a letter from me. And this envelope there's actually money in here. So I split the money into 2 different envelopes. And so the other envelope is in this other one over here. As you can see, it looks exactly the same. So there's money here and there's money on the side. And that's how I decided to include the money. At first, I wanted to put it in here, but then I would have had to fold them a certain way. So I didn't want to do that. So I ended up just creating these envelopes with my envelope punch board. And I included them in these outside pockets. And then in the other 2 pockets, I have this, which is a little waterfall, so that she could put pictures in here. So this opens up like this and pulls out, and you could do it like that. Okay. So this will hold about 5 pictures. The pictures can be, I believe, let me see. Yeah, they can be up to like 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. Or they can go as high as 3 3/8 by 2 3/8. That's as high as you can make them. And like I said, look for 5 little pictures in here. And in order to make this strong enough to hold a waterfall, this is chipped like 110-pound cardstock in the back. And I just matted it with some of this gold to just go along with the whole black and gold theme of the box. Okay, so let me close this up. This goes tucked in there. And this goes back in here. And that's it. I just wanted to do this for documentation purposes so that if I do make another one, not if I do, when I make the next one, when I have the time to make one of these, I want to follow the same design that I did here because I think it came out really, really cool. I love these circle envelopes. I followed a tutorial online on how to make those, not online, on YouTube. And if I find it again, I should have that saved. I will put the link in the description as well for this. But there you go. So this is my version of a graduation explosion box. I have never done one of these before. Oh, and here's the lid. See, it looks like an actual cap, graduation cap. I really love it. And this is just a brad, and I linked up the tassel, the homemade tassel that I made right to the brad. And then the lid goes right back on, as so. And this is a die. This is a die that I have in my stash. I don't know who made it. I would have to look that up, but it's a die that I know I've had in my stash for a while. And that's what and the bottom is just plain, nothing on the bottom. Oops, sorry, I knocked the camera. All right, and that's it. Thanks for stopping by, anyone. And like I said, this is more for me than for anybody else. Because I am not going to remember how I did all this when I do get the chance to make another one.